Oil is a fossil fuel. This means that it is made up of prehistoric organisms that died and settled at the bottom of the ocean millions of years ago. As multiple layers of rock and earth covered these organisms, the pressure increased and the temperature increased. This long process changed the organism's chemical composition and eventually turned them into oil. Oil will run out in just over 5 years, according to a report done by the Global Sustainability Institute. This upcoming oil shortage is calling towards a big boost in tidal, solar and wind power. The reason for this oil crisis will be caused by the inevitable overusage of oil. In the report, it mentions that Britain will have just 5.2 years left of oil. This, however, should come as no surprise, as oil is used in cosmetics, food additives, bottles, medicines, and lots of other objects. Crude oil is so important because it can generate heat, drive machinery and fuel vehicles. Our daily lives would be almost impossible without it. Every year, 18 million tons is processed in Germany alone. Oil is even important when we are not moving around. A single sofa contains 60 litres of oil. All clothing has oil in it, oil within our leisure activities. 14 billion litres of oil a year are used to make CDs and DVDs.
Oil reserves are found all over the world. However, some have produced more oil than others. The top oil-producing countries are Saudi Arabia, Russia, the United States, Iran, and China. In the United States, petroleum is produced in 31 states. North Dakota oil boom has been said to continue into 2015 after starting in 2008. North Dakota has the lowest unemployment rate in the USA. Nigeria Delta is the oil capital of Nigeria. Oil processes are very dangerous and involves naked flames near many litres of oil. Most of these processes are done illegally, like the ones in Nigeria. The workers are paid little than £2 a day, and the work is extremely dangerous. Many have died doing this work. Nigeria is the 5th largest oil exporter to the US, but not much money is invested in oil practice. The effect of this has been dire in some parts and led to extremely polluted areas.
Oil spills are environmental crises, and tons of oil can be wasted. Using the biggest oil leak as an example, the Gulf of Mexico oil leak. When an underwater oil pipe exploded, 4.9 million barrels, the ecosystem was destroyed. 3,000 birds were found dead along the coastline of the spill, and just over 500 sea turtles and 64 dolphins died. People living along the Gulf are still treating oil-soaked birds every single day. There are many ways you can decrease the chance of an oil spill, but none directly can stop one. You can prevent oil spills by not creating as much pollution, therefore not as much electricity and not as much fuel or gas. Also, oil spills themselves slowly go away as the oil evaporates, or it's physically removed or burned. When an oil spill reaches the beach from the water, the oil coats and clings to every rock and grain of the sand. If the oil washes into coastal marshes or other wetlands, plants and grasses absorb the oil, which can damage them and make the whole area unsafe for animals to live. As well as this, all oil spills in the ocean are really bad for seabirds, as it coats their feathers and makes it impossible to fly. Oil spills are also bad for sea creatures, as multiple sea creatures can die as soon as there is an oil spill.